Thank you for watching Deeper Than Red. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell when new episodes are released. Every last Wednesday of each month, a new episode will come out. 9-year-old Ronald loved to read, but his parents didn't have a lot of money to buy books. One day, without telling his family, Ronald walked a mile to the only library in town. However, it was 1959 in racially segregated Lake City, South Carolina. The librarian told Ronald he wasn't allowed to be in the all-white library. But Ronald refused to leave. He was hungry for new books to read. The librarian angrily told Ronald, "If you don't leave, I'm going to call the police." Young Ronald climbed up onto the counter and said, "I'll wait." The librarian picked up the phone and called the police. The police officer looked at the small boy. "Why don't you let the boy have the books?" Ronald was finally allowed to borrow his books. Many years later, that same library building would be named after him. Ronald approached everything in life with a courageous determination to win in spite of the obstacles. He graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Physics in 1971. Soon he received a scholarship to pursue his PhD at MIT. While working on his research, all of Ronald's dissertation data was stolen. He had nothing left to complete his dissertation. Instead of giving up, Ronald was able to recover 2 years worth of data in only 4 months. He finished his dissertation successfully and graduated with honors. After receiving his PhD, Ronald developed an expertise in laser physics. He worked in the Hughes Research Laboratory in Malibu, California. In 1978, NASA selected him for the astronaut corps. A couple of years later, Ronald went on his first flight to space. He was the second black astronaut in space. The first was Guion Bluford in 1983. In addition to being a scientist and an astronaut, Ronald held a 5th-degree black belt in karate and was an accomplished saxophone player. For his next space mission, Ronald planned to give a concert in space, live streaming his music to the Earth below. On January 28, 1986, Ronald, along with 6 other astronauts and a school teacher, boarded the Challenger space shuttle. Ronald had carefully packed his saxophone along with photos of his wife, 4-year-old daughter, and 18-month-old son. However, the Challenger would never make it to space. Unbeknownst to Ronald and the crew, the Challenger had faulty equipment that would prove fatal. 73 seconds after liftoff, the Challenger exploded above the Atlantic Ocean. Sadly, Ronald and the crew never made it home. After his death, Congress created the Ronald E. McNair Post-Baccalaureate Achievement Program. This program is designed to encourage high-achieving students from low-income backgrounds to achieve doctoral degrees. In 2022, the Lake City, South Carolina Library was dedicated as the Ronald McNair Life History Center. In the words of Ronald, whether or not you reach your goals in life depends entirely on how well you prepare for them and how badly you want them. Thanks for watching Deeper Than Red. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media.